Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure you guys are aware, last night Rockstar Games released a brand new update for GTA 5 Online, which included a brand new supercar called the ProGen GP1 and 20 brand new special circuit races, one of which you can see on screen right now. However, Rockstar Games, when they released this update yesterday, also included a bunch of secret and hidden updates, as well as updating a lot of stuff in-game. Now, before I get into today's video, pay attention to the gameplay. What the fuck was that kid doing there? He literally just body slammed me with the Ruiner 2000 and jumped himself out of the map. Nonetheless, in today's video, I'm going to be discussing a lot of the secret updates that Rockstar Games have included with this new patches, as well as covering a lot of the patch notes that you guys might not know about. So to kick things off straight away, and probably the most important thing, well, to do it for me anyway, is Rockstar Games have yet again wiped all of our police and trashman outfits. Yes, all of the cop outfits and the trashman outfits have been wiped for some dumb reason. I do have my own theory that Rockstar Games are going to release these outfits with a DLC later on in the year, or maybe next year. I will speak more about that in a future video. And there is actually people going around making themselves look like fucking idiots on YouTube, going around saying they think the outfits have been blacklisted by Rockstar Games. Well, that's why they're called clothing glitches and not clothing methods, because you're using a glitch to require the outfit from a mission, you fucking idiot. Rockstar Games cannot blacklist outfits. They can change a lot of things to do with the coding, so it sets up the game differently, or how you spawn back into the game will happen differently, but they cannot fully blacklist the outfit. That's the whole point of a glitch, is that you're tricking the coding into getting something that usually you can't access. And in all honesty, I think a lot of people just like to throw that word blacklisted around, because I said it about 9 months ago in a cop outfit glitch where they blacklisted certain words. But that is nothing new. Rockstar Games have been blacklisting certain words from the game since the release, and it's exactly the same way as if you guys were to go and send a text on your in-game phone and it will prevent you from typing foul words. That is all that is. So I love when I hear these guys talk about outfits being blacklisted when they've been patched. And luckily enough, I know a lot of my viewers, well, 98% of you guys have got brains, and you know there's a big difference between something being patched and being blacklisted. So I can guarantee you guys will probably see a new cop outfit method coming up around the community in about a week or two from now. And another point that backs up my theory is that if Rockstar Games were really patching the glitch, then my Juggernaut outfit would have went missing. I've still got my Jug outfit that a lot of you guys have probably still got. So that is just to go to show you that Rockstar Games were targeting just the police outfits and the trashman outfits the same way they always do. I can understand if you guys have only been playing GTA 5 for maybe less than a year or so, then you probably don't know much about patches and updates and previous glitches, but take it from someone who has recorded well over 500 glitches on this game. I know what's happening here. Nonetheless, as I did mention, Rockstar Games did add a brand new sports car, the ProGen GP1, with 20 brand new races. And if you guys go ahead and host one of these races, then you may have noticed that there's actually a brand new feature called Aggregate, which you guys can enable. This is actually a really good, unique, and very, very handy feature, especially if you guys are like me when it comes to doing these fucking stunt races. I always have the worst luck known to man. I always have someone either taking me out, or I use something at the wrong time, or like I'm jumping over a thing you can see on screen right now, and then someone decides to use their parachute and I fly into their parachute, just making me go last. This right here will kind of balance things out so you guys can mess up and still win the race. So as you can see right here on screen, it does go on to read, a new aggregate position option has been added to the races. When active, every player in the race is presented with a bar that fills up at different speeds depending on which position the player is in. When this option is enabled in a lap race, the race will end when one player has completely filled up their bar. In a point-to-point race, the player with the most filled up bar at the end of the race is the winner. So you guys can basically end up in 8th, last, whatever you are, and still possibly win the goddamn race and not getting fucked over by making one goddamn mistake. So for an example, let's say you're racing in a group of 5 of you guys. You might be first like me for the entire goddamn race, and then right on the last lap you might end up in 4th for some goddamn reason, but because you was in 1st for so goddamn long, your bar will be much more filled up than the previous guys behind you. So as long as you can remain in a better position than the guy who is now in 1st, you guys will still win the race. Like you guys can see on screen right now, this is the first time I ever played this race, so I done some slow ass parachute down that drop, and this guy right in front of me was able to catch me. Nonetheless, Rockstar Games have also made changes to a few of their in-game websites, more specifically based around the heists. So if you guys haven't previously completed the heists, then you guys may have noticed that a few of the vehicles were locked and you guys weren't able to purchase them. Actually, here's a list of all the vehicles on screen right now that you guys would usually unlock from completing the heist. heists. However, Rockstar Games have now updated it so you don't have to complete the heist in order to purchase one of these vehicles. Instead, there will be a buy it now option, which will allow you guys to buy the vehicle without completing the heist. However, it will be at a slightly more increased price. Exactly how the special vehicles work, so you guys might be aware, you could always buy the ramp buggy. However, if you go ahead and complete a special vehicle mission, it would unlock a discounted version of that ramp buggy. This is basically exactly the same, however, with all of the vehicles from the heist. And as you guys can see here, there is quite a few beast vehicles for you guys that haven't done the heist. Definitely invest in an armored Kuruma, I would say. However, it's not only cars that Rockstar Games have unlocked from not completing the heist, it's also the heist equipment. If you guys aren't aware, the rebreather, the night vision goggles, and the LCD earpiece was only unlocked from ammunition by completing the heist. However, now all of you guys can go ahead and get these straight away. I do know I have posted quite a few different clothing glitches using these items, and a few of you guys may have not been able to do those glitches because you haven't done the heist, so now you guys have got no excuses to do all of my glitches. Nonetheless, it's not only heist equipment and vehicles that have now been unlocked for everyone. There was other certain vehicles that were locked depending on your rank. I do believe it was like 120, 140. I did reach this back on last gen, so I really can't remember. But I do remember there was the Rhino tank, the Annihilator helicopter, the Buzzard heli, and the Dubster 6x6, which all required you guys to be a certain rank before you could purchase them. However, now these cars are available to everyone, and I do have my own theory that all of these cars, all of these heist vehicles are all available to people, because like I mentioned in a previous video last week, Rockstar Games have confirmed the military style DLC that will be dropping very, very soon. So obviously there's going to be a bunch of brand new vehicles similar to the ones that are now available to us to purchase. So if I was you guys, in all honesty, I would just save your money, stack up, only buy one of these vehicles if you're going to use them for like a money maker method. Like if you guys don't have a Buzzard, definitely get a heli, that's what I'm going to say. And actually, speaking about money maker methods and heist, funny enough, Rockstar Games have not patched that big Pacific Standard final heist glitch. I'm not going to say how it works because I don't actually encourage people to cheat for money or RP on GTA 5 online, but it is a pretty well-known glitch in the community, and I'm pretty sure Rockstar Games know about this glitch and just haven't been able to patch it, because going off other sources who try this out, they've told me that it still works and it hasn't been patched, which is kind of surprising considering players can make over $1 million from that glitch. And you go ahead and patch a police outfit and trashman outfit, which affects absolutely nobody in the game besides the aesthetics, just the look of the game. That's the only thing you're affecting with a clothing glitch. I don't know, let me know what you guys make of it down below in the description. Like I said, I don't encourage people to cheat for money or RP, but I am always up for doing a clothing glitch or a fun launch glitch, because that only benefits the experience that you're having on the game, and it isn't affecting Rockstar Games or Take-Two Games as a company. Whereas you could say by people showing people how to make money illegitimately, it's affecting shark card sales, so in theory it would be affecting them as a company. So I could definitely see why their legal team would take a stance against that, but why the fuck would you take my cop outfit away? Fuck. Nah, but in all serious, as I did mention earlier, Rockstar Games have made a bunch of vehicles now available from the heist to everyone. There was a bunch of other bonus vehicles that were available to returning players, and what I mean by that is if you guys started out on 360 or PS3 and you transferred your character onto current gen, when you guys logged in after a recent DLC, there was a bunch of free cars that were available to us. I believe it was the D-Class Burger Shot Stallion, the Vapid Pisswazzer Dominator, the Bravado Redwood Gauntlet, and the Bravado Sprunk Buffalo. Of course, these are all muscle cars, so if you guys do like muscle cars, and they did all come with some like exclusive branded liveries, which I do know a lot of people actually really like. However, Rockstar Games have now made these cars available to everyone, so not only returning players, all of you guys will now be able to get these cars just like the heist vehicles. The BMXs, you guys might have noticed in your garage you usually got a BMX rack which will hold your BMXs. For some dumb reason, with patch 1.37, these just became invisible, so you could own a BMX, you would buy a BMX, you would order it to your garage, yet it wouldn't show up in your garage for some dumb reason. Of course, there is that famous colored BMX glitch, which I did post on my channel well over a year ago. That I do believe was the reason Rockstar Games maybe tried to patch that, but why would you try and change people from coloring their BMXs? Secondly, why is that not even an option for us to color our goddamn BMXs? I don't know, there is some stuff that Rockstar Games really need to take a hard look at themselves and think, what the fuck are we doing? But yep, they basically put the BMXs back on the BMX rack, so you guys can take a look at your nice BMXs and choose which one you want before you take it out of your garage. And for you guys that own a Ruiner 2000, you probably noticed this little glitch where the brake caliper was clipping through the front wheel. Rockstar Games have went ahead and patched that also, and they also went ahead and patched the playlist method to get your special vehicles as personal vehicles, so you can no longer get your Ruiner 2000 out in contact missions, which I do know a few people did go ahead and do. So quite a few updates and fixes that Rockstar Games have included with this patch, plus there has been much more smaller fixes and patches that I haven't covered. So what I will do is leave a link down below in the description to all of the patch notes if you guys do want to go ahead and have a full look through them yourselves. Nonetheless, that's going to do it for me, guys. Just discussing a bunch of things that you guys may not have known from the latest patch 1.38, which just got released last night on GTA 5 Online. As always, do be sure to drop a like down below if you guys do support this channel, and if you guys are new around here, do feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.